Session 22 of Cowboy Bebop, Hard Luck Woman, the last real episode before we get to the Real Folk Blues Part 1 and 2, and the third last episode of the entire series. There is no second season for the series. No one has any idea why. They did do a movie. That was pretty decent, and then a Netflix series which was less than decent. So Hard Luck Woman is a female adventure. Faye Valentine and Ed go on a quest together. Faye's still trying to figure out about her past, and Ed says that she can help her. The episode starts off with the Bebop crew going through hyperspace on its way to the planet Mars, and Faye begins watching her old Betamax tapes. We saw before this that she said that she wasn't interested in watching them, but these are the only clues she has to her past self. Who she was before she was cryogenically frozen. A question that will not be answered in this episode, because this episode actually focuses more on Ed. But man, she's trying to figure out her past, I'm trying to figure out her past, everyone's trying to figure out her past. Seems like she was a cheerleader and had some friends, so we know about that. But Ed the hacker tricks Faye Valentine, saying she knows exactly where she can find more clues, so Faye takes Ed in her ship and Ed redirects her back into the orphanage that Ed came from. There isn't a very good bounty in this episode. While this isn't anywhere close to my favorite, it is an essential episode. I complained with the last one, Brain Scratch, that it just seemed like a filler episode, but this one has the main cast trying to figure out about where they come from, and it'll be the last episode featuring Ed, since Ed leaves after this episode. I almost feel like this is a way for the writers to signal that things are about to get real serious with the last two episodes, Real Folk Blues. Ed is too goofy of a character. It's better she just leaves his spaceship anyways, and Spike can finally face the main antagonist, Vicious. Ed takes Faye to the orphanage that she came from with the nun's sister Clara, because they have, as she says, food. But she's searching for her past too, and she comes upon a picture of her father. And the nun tells Ed that her father has been looking for her. Faye is able to find one of her former classmates by the name of Sally Young, but of course she's extremely old at this point since Faye was cryogenically frozen for 70 years. So there's a nice, funny scene where Faye looks like she's 22 years old, Sally looks like she's 90, but really they came from the exact same time. It's just Faye was cryogenically frozen. And people are confused by this, understandably. Jed and Spike are tracking down a bounty that ends up being Ed's father. And so this all culminates in a fight between Ed, his father, and Spike, and then Ed finally getting to reminisce with her father and leaving the Bebop spaceship. While it's not clear if she's going to live with her father or if she's going to the orphanage, it seems like she's going back to the orphanage. Ein the dog also leaves with Ed and they walk off into the distance, leaving the Bebop crew down to 3, Jet, Spike, and Faye Valentine. The core of the Bebop crew. The Bebop crew that should have always existed. Ed's nice as an ancillary character, but having her join the ship, I always thought messed up the flow. She's very goofy, and this is a fairly serious series for the most part, with Spike's humor being more dry. He's more of an Indiana Jones type character. But Ed is bouncing off the walls, and it just comes off too, I don't know, I guess anime-like. Ed was supposed to be in some other anime, somehow found herself in this one. But they still give her a nice send-off with a fully voiced pop rock tune, and even I got a little sentimental, so Hard Luck Woman is going to get a 6 out of 10. It's an essential episode, since one of the Bebop crew leaves. The other one, Faye Valentine, is finally able to meet one of her friends from the past, and it sets it up for Real Folk Blues 1 and 2, where things are about to get serious. And they're going to throw 26 episodes worth of content in 2 episodes to try to wrap this thing up. And instead of the usual "See you, Space Cowboy" at the end, it says "See you, Cowgirl. Someday, somewhere." And as Shinichiro Watanabe likes to do, Hard Luck Woman is a song by the band Kiss from their album Rock and Roll Over. They also do a reference to Cool Hand Luke, where since they have nobody to cook for them, Spike and Jed just eat hard-boiled eggs over and over and over again. And we're almost done with Cowboy Bebop. Check out our playlist of the other series that we're covering right now. Black Mirror, Mystery Science Theater 3000, Are You Afraid of the Dark, The Twilight Zone. Thanks a lot.